Hello there YouTube, and welcome to this week's Who review. And yeah, today I am reviewing Doctor Who, Praxeus. So this is the latest episode of Doctor Who. So before we go any further, there is a spoiler warning in full effect. Excuse me. So let's get on with this then, shall we? So after an astronaut crashes in the Indian Ocean and survives, the Doctor and the gang go across the Earth to Peru, Hong Kong and Madagascar, where there is some alien connection going on, and then the Doctor is working out what's happening, and there's this deadly virus called Praxeus, which sort of like has like all these it's like alien teeth that go over your body, and then you disintegrate and explode. And the Doctor then works on a cure because the astronaut is affected by it, and the Doctor and the TARDIS manage to perfect a cure, and then the Doctor and the gang manage to we find out that one of the scientists that are working at the research lab in Madagascar is an alien scientist whose planet had the virus originally, and they found Earth as a perfect substance to create this laboratory on to thingy the planet, because the virus forms through plastic, and the Earth is riddled with plastic, because that's how the virus is contained and carried through plastic. And it turns out the whole atmosphere and everything is polluted by plastic. And this had me thinking at first, could it be Autons? Could it be the Autons? The Doctor even suspected it for a second, but then turns out it's not the Autons. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this one. So Jodie Whitaker, fantastic as the Doctor as always. Graham, Bradley Walsh playing Graham, fantastic. Tosin Cole as Ryan. Yaz, I think Yaz was okay in this one, but she wanted to go on an investigation of her own with these Praxeus things, and finds the source of where it's all happening. And so Yaz, she's in this a bit useful, but probably agree with what a lot of people are saying. 3 companions I think is too many and isn't really doing the show much of a favour. But up to now, there's no word that any of them are leaving anytime soon. But Yaz, I feel, is the weakest point of the 3 companions. I liked Jodie Whitaker in this, and yeah. I also liked the couple in this. We had a detective on a hiatus, whatever it's called, that Yaz is on. Played by that guy out of Hollyoaks and Luther. I can't remember the actor's name now, it's just slipped my mind. But he was in this, and playing his husband, the astronaut, as again another actor I know from Misfits, but I can't remember his name. But they were in it playing husbands, a gay couple, which I thought, why not? So the astronaut's infected with this virus, and he volunteers as a human guinea pig for this cure the Doctor's perfected, and it's successful. So then they need to set the spaceship out into Earth's atmosphere to spread the antidote around, and the copper husband, he actually volunteers to do that, and they manage to save him. So it's a win-win there. Now, to my knowledge, this is probably the first time we've seen a same-sex kiss between 2 men in the show. Or is it? Well, I think it's the first one in a long time where it's a same-sex couple romantically kiss. We've had a same-sex couple before with Bill and Heather. But yeah, again, 21st century now, modern day, third decade of this century, and basically it's an everyday thing. It's acceptable now. We also had another character as well called, God, I can't remember her name now, but she was like a vlogger that was going to this river with her friend, and I can't remember the character's name, but she was okay, I guess. We also had the character of Suki again, very underdeveloped character. I mean, we didn't even get a name for a species, a humanoid alien species. But they're not human, but they're humanoids. So yeah, we're going into the dislikes now. I thought this was a bit of a slow burn episode. There was, this Praxeus virus. So basically this was like a bio-war kind of thing, trying to fight against a deadly virus. But I don't think there was much character development in the alien. This did affect the birds, which were going insane from this disease, but had different effects on them. But it also affected a submarine in the Indian Ocean. That's where the whole base of operation is, in the Indian Ocean, where there's a massive plastic build-up. This was definitely a filler episode. I can say that much. It was definitely a filler because I'd say every series has that one episode where it's just like kind of forgettable and just not as enjoyable. I mean, this was an okay episode, but very little character development on some of the characters in this that were just for the one-off episode. Not much explained about the aliens that had the virus on their planet. The Praxeus virus, was a real threat. There was no big evil alien monsters in this one. It was a virus that was the main antagonist. But yeah, like I say, this I think will go down as a filler episode. Not very popular one. Like I say, every series has that downer episode, and I think this is the one. Well, at least up to now it is, because there was nothing really important with this episode. There was no cliffhangers, no teasers in this one. This was like taking a break from the teasers for the week, and we just had our filler episode. So this is what it was, the filler episode, which is irrelevant to the rest of the series. So my final thoughts and ratings now. So my ratings for this, I'm going to give the effects for this a 7. I'm going to give the acting in this the performances, I'm going to give it I'll give the performances a 7, and the writing, I'm going to give that a 6. So those are my final thoughts and ratings on the episode. So let me know down in the comments below, have you seen this one, Praxeus? If you have, then share down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. This has been my Who review on the most recent Doctor Who episode. So yeah, I've been Davros the Whovian. So until next time, run for your life.